Hello everyone, I hope you've had a great day so far and that you're doing well. For this video we'll be going through a contents review of the Genoace Custom, and this is from Mobile Suit Gundam Age, released by Bandai back in 2011. So being a contents review, this is purely what came in the box. The box has been flat packed, but everything is still on the runners, to give everyone a good idea of what's there. I will include links to the Genoace Custom and the high-grade age kits in the description over at HLJ. Feel free to have a look if anything strikes your fancy. Now, as I was saying during the intro, this came out in 2011, so this is actually number 4 of the actual series kits line. So this would have come out during the same time that Gundam Age was premiering, which I think was September, October of that year. So there'll be a number of kits in 2011. The rest of the kits will pop into 2012, which thus far at the point of this recording, a number of the kits that I have done reviews for, contents reviews for, have been in 2012. So here we have the Genoace Custom, some nice artwork of it in action, the line art of the Genoace Custom, which probably looks like the Genoace 2 that I would have done not too long ago, which is fair enough. I believe the 2 was just a rehash of the custom, which was a custom of the base Genoace. Here we have a younger version of Wolf before he grew up somewhat throughout the series. Looking inside, so the front and the rear of the Genoace Custom sporting its white look, which does become a running theme for the pilot. A nice posed shot of the Genoace Custom, as well as some stills of Gundam Age. So members of the team and the crew, we have a young Flit Arsino and the Age 1 Normal. And some various scenes here. As I've alluded to, there's the base Genoace, which I have actually built before, but if I ever do reviews and things like that properly, I will try and do some comparisons there. And then at the bottom, some of the mechanics of the suit and its included weapons, which is actually not a bad loadout. And in terms of the mechanics, it's a pretty posable suit. We have the color guide in the bottom right, so light grey / silver, the green, the white, and one of these will be black, I assume, and the other will be dark grey, I guess. In terms of the runners, before we look at the actual build steps, so we have A, B, and C, the 3 main runners, a small clear runner for the visor on the head, SB6 beam sabers, polycaps, and there are some stickers and transfers included. In terms of the build, so given the Genoace 2 contents review was before this, it's pretty much the same, other than colors, really. But in terms of build, the body, head, I can never tell which arm, the right arm, followed by the left arm, attached to the body, to the feet, the right leg, left leg, waist, put those together, side skirts, and then the weapons, shields, and other accessories, which some can be stowed away quite nicely, some others not so much. And then the final pose of the Genoace Custom on a action base. Very interesting looking suit. Not a huge fan of white suits, but I think this one will be a cool one because I also know it will not be completely full of panel lining. Well, enough to make it look good anyway. Foil stickers, very small sheet here, so pretty much the head and some various lenses. And then we have Wolf's trademark insignia. In fact, we have two of them. So I believe if you save one of them, you can probably put it on his next suit, because I believe it still uses that same motif. Now, in terms of the runners. So we have the A runner, predominantly in white, with a little bit of grey sprinkled through at the bottom. So that's pretty cool. Then we have the B runner. This time it's just all pure grey. So this will be your various joints and your weapons, thrusters and things like that. Also have the hands up here as well. So that's in grey. That's the B. Onto the C runner. Back to white. So shield, backpack, head, bottom of the feet and the shoulders. So those were the three main frames. We have this small little color frame, and that's just the visor for the head. So that's in a translucent green. SB6 beam sabers. If it ever, that's better. So these are the circular bottoms, not the flats. And that's the usual translucent red. And then lastly, PC001 polycap, or as I like to call it, the Oh No polycap runner. Purely for those two pieces in the middle, making it look like words. And that pretty much brings us to the end of the contents review. So should be a really fun and easy kit to build, having done the Genoace. It is fun, it is quick. It's just a case of having time, but that's always the issue these days, isn't it? As I mentioned earlier, feel free to have a look at HobbyLink Japan if you're interested in this or the other high grade kits for Age. The last I checked, they were all back ordered, which is okay, it's understandable. But in terms of pricing is very good. I think it's pretty awesome, to be honest. So definitely if you're wanting to try and get your hands on a kit or two, feel free to put a back order in, and with a bit of luck it will be fulfilled sooner rather than later. Thank you very much for watching this video. Feel free to leave a comment, a like, or if you haven't done so, feel free to sub to the channel. Extra content can also be found on my Instagram account, and a link to that will be in the description below. Thanks again for your support to help grow this channel. Stay safe and take care, and I will catch you in the next video. See ya.